In the lead up to Aquaman 2, there is all sorts of news related to the film. Unfortunately, most of it seems to be bad and covered in some sort of controversy. So ahead of the film's release, let's talk about Amber Heard accusing Jason Momoa of trying to get her fired and various other things. Who would have thought that two actors with absolutely no chemistry and nothing in common would go head to head and butt heads? Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about today. So, per Variety, on top of other outlets that have reported on this multiple times over the course of the last few months and even up to a year, there was a lot of problems on the set of Aquaman 2. A lot of it also stemming from things that happened during the production of Aquaman 1. What a lot of it boils down to is allegedly Amber Heard wanted to keep to herself a lot of times and not really interact with many of the actors, especially Jason Momoa, who she accuses of sabotaging her, like playing pranks on her, obviously dressing up like Johnny Depp to intimidate her, make jokes about her situation. And on top of this, the latest addition is that she's accusing him of trying to pull strings, play political games, and get her fired during the production of the second film, but also to an extent on the first film. This was apparently all revealed in some therapist notes that were taken, obviously related to the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case and everything. And I guess there is a lot more that we're going to find out over the course of the next couple of weeks. My guess is that this is all going to look pretty bad when Aquaman 2 hits, where all these websites are going to have giant exposés and things on the whole situation, just like when it happened with The Flash, and the entire film was buried in bad controversy. Also making matters much worse here in terms of what's going on, allegedly Amber Heard has a lot more to say, and there could be more things coming out. And from what we understand, if it's true that a lot of her content was cut from the final film, and that she wasn't going to be allowed on the press or anything like that anyway, due to them playing favorites for Jason, this could honestly all backfire in a pretty significant way on them, from her standpoint at least. So it's going to be interesting to see just how this all goes over, but one thing's for certain, it's going to be an interesting time to see everything that comes out around Aquaman 2, because, boy, are we going to learn a lot more dirt as we typically do.